Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Love Garden. And we're here going to get into those seeds to see how they're blossoming. We're going to unwind in our garden today, right? We know there's been some rain going on. Like it always has been, that saying that showers bring flowers, but is April showers bring May flowers? But right now we're seeing that happening. We're having some difference of weathers, in the experience that we're going through during these particular times. And that may be because of seeing those X's and O's in the sky, right? But not those kind that we love so well, but the kind that we know has the ability to do some things to clouds, right? So we know that the rain is happening, but as well as that rain is happening, maybe there's some crops that need watering, right? It's possible that those particular crops are on the verge of becoming dried out, because it may have been a drought. That's what we got to understand, that technology has also advanced too, as far as knowing how to alter the molecular structure of clouds so that they would let water loose, right? Because we have certain areas of life that have experienced famines upon the face of the earth, right? Because they have not received rain in so many decades and centuries, and they become desolate and barren in desert lands. So those particular things that we see going on in our environment may be as simple as explaining that molecular structure engineering on clouds. Now, the stack that we got today to go on. Oh, there's some big energy on the board. I'm going to get the motherboard. Got some tunes playing in the background. I do not own the rights to any of the music that you may hear. If you hear an overage from the background, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares, your subscribes, and being here. Welcome, welcome, family. That tribe that recognize that vibe. We're on the verge of growing, right? That's what things are planted in our gardens for, so they can grow. And the stacks, they grow, and what Big Mama say and Big Papa talk about is all in here. They may appear, they may not. They may give me the authority to act in honor, to represent everyone when we're dealing with tribal business, right? With no wars. We don't want that at all. Oh, something popped out. It says, I tried to tell y'all not to play with that lady. Who is that lady that they're talking about? So that went out perfectly like it was supposed to, so everything started. I let the flame go on the incense just to let it light, and as we started, it went out perfectly. I don't know why, but this came in mind. This is a yellow plume. St. Joseph night coming up for all of my fellow New Orleans. I know Indians, something is in. I'm thinking that I'm going to see someone on St. Joe night with this color on, or even this color plumes, even bigger, right? More elaborate. And then the suit that I'm seeing that is designed with that is so well put together. All beads are in their place and everything is shining. And you looking pretty, pretty, pretty. Whoever you are, this is what I'm seeing. This message may get out there. You may get it. So, as always, on the motherboard, we're going to go ahead on and get some notice of what the collective energy is resonating out of, what level of chakra, so we can deal with those things, right? And then we can see what seeds we need to plant or what flowers have bloom and blossom from that. And we're going to go. Okay. We're dealing with the sixth chakra. And that is imagination, self-knowledge, meditation, and artistic qualities. What was I just talking about, right? Because we know that it's not just a performance or something that is not a traditional, right? When you are putting on that suit, when you have beaded every strand of bead that is in there, your blood, right? Those needles going through those fingers. No matter how many thimbles you try to use, you just can't get that thread like you want to go through. So you have to take it off and you keep going and you keep going. And you're sweating and the tears and the years and all of the almost not making it coming through. And here it is. You've made it through Carnival Day and St. Joseph Night is on its way. That artistic quality, that self-knowledge of who you are and where you are and how special that quality is altogether, right? Because we are living in a very, very mystical place. People come from all over. Yes, to behold the mystic that's here. So we're going to get some things clear on this motherboard when we're dealing with the sixth chakra, which is the third eye, right before the crown, right? That crown on, that umbrella, that house, the covering of the Most High. We're going to apply that on the motherboard. It's a lovely day. Maybe Big Mama will say something. Right? Big Mama, what you got for us today? What is it you want to say? All of that? Okay. Maybe it's too much, she said. Just be moderate. Because there's a whole lot that could be said, right? But caught up. Somebody got caught up. Because we know, and say, I tried to tell y'all not to play with that lady. So did somebody who tried to play with a lady get caught up? Oh, you can't treat ladies wrong. That's something we need to heal. Yes. Everybody needs to be respectful and honorable to one another, no matter the race, the creed, the religion, right? Too many people have lost their lives for us to be and keeping on with that same. It says, to keep the bloodsuckers away, eat some garlic. And that's on many levels for all of those who know how to keep them away already. You know that they can come in many forms of fashion, different styles, right? Those bloodsuckers. What you want to say, Big Mama? Because right now things is just being told like it is. It says, be a man or woman and keep your word. Somebody tried to play with somebody. We know that we all can eat some garlic to keep the bloodsuckers away. Might like that. With fresh garlic, you can put some garlic, cut it up, and put it in some distilled water. Bottled it up and put it in a refrigerator. This stuff just jumping all out. Damn, she is so amazing to me. I got to make him or her mine. So fine. That's my soon-to-be right there. My forever lover. Somebody got that on their mind. If you're trying, you got to keep going forward. As long as they are in agreement with that, then it's good to go. You got to go forward for it if you want it. This may be for one person in general for art. It could be for a collective. Copyrights pop out of there. Make sure that you have your things that you need to protect copywritten, and those for you who are trying to infringe on others' copyrights, if they're protecting their intellectual property, trust me, you will get caught up. Ooh, that's where they come from. Oh my, look how the Most High works. Big Mama, I know you in there. You might be way in the back of the kitchen. You saying, you ain't coming to the front. Just go ahead and answer the door, girl. How often do you think of me? Tell me. I need to know. Somebody need to communicate. Now, if you need to know how often do they think of you, you need to communicate to that person, because if you are thinking that they could be thinking about you and you want to know, obviously you've been having some type of communication. If you don't have the right means of communication, maybe you're trying to do email, maybe you're trying to do online, you need to come out of that and get on the phone. Get some ear popping going on with some vibration through the ear or in person. What this was coming out. Cold feet and warm mushy is my type all day and night. Alive. I don't know why. Can y'all see that? Okay, so you know what that means. We got a gentleman out here. He's saying that those cold feet and warm mushy is his type all day and night. Well, you got to get what you like. That's what everybody is about, getting what they like, right? Why would you force somebody to have something that they don't like? Oh, and look how they come out on the thing. It's just like jumping out, money flying out. You see all them dollars that's making sense over all of their cents, percentages of the cents. For whoever is expecting the ads, that is so great. That seeds has been planted and good things. Sometimes you gotta plant them deep and don't tell anybody about them, because guess what? You know somebody always trying to get something. What this one say? He think I'm not gonna tell her what part he played in it all. Somebody played a part in it all that possibly got them caught up. Be a man or a woman and keep your word. They tried to tell y'all not to play with that lady, but y'all got caught up. And maybe it's those copyrights, right? And he think, I'm not gonna tell her what part he played in it all. Y'all shouldn't have played with that lady and whatever copyrights that is possible. There, if we're gonna put everything together, but we also know that that cold feet and that hot, warm, mushy is his type all day and night. Well, let's see what else gonna come in. I got the door. My big mama says she ain't coming in. She ain't worried about me. I know how to handle the front room. All this done popped out. Oh, so I look like I know how to handle the front room. I probably was the one that would help everybody sitting around making sure they ain't doing nothing crazy and we having a good time. Some things are forward, some things are backwards. We're gonna take it like telling it like it is just straight up. It don't matter if it's reverse or nothing. It's just what is on the card. And there is this bed, headboard covers, mattress, football pillows, sheets. You gotta be okay with the bed that you made and be able to lay in it. My bed is just for me. Unless you're married and you're sharing a bed, then I know some couples have their master suite when they're having their own time, and then they may have his and her bedrooms as well as his and her bathrooms. Now that would be a life right there to experience where those his and her bathrooms conjoin, right? And that his and her master suite conjoin. That's like something almost you living in a palace, and they got his king's chamber and her queen's chamber, or if you want to say his God's chamber, her goddess chamber, and the emperor or empress to your part, you know who you are. That would be so well, but just know that that bed that you all made is yours to lay in. And point blank. Point blank. But on the other side of that, yeah, my word is my word, because we know that somebody needed to be a man or a woman about their word. But at point blank is that they are. And then we have condescending. Maybe somebody has been talking some things about someone that's condescending to what it is that that person is, or their behavior is condescending to what it is they saying they stand for. Mary, don't you moan, tell Martha not to weep. Mary, don't you weep, tell Martha not to moan. Man, I should have stayed at home. Somebody should have stayed at home while you was... And that's just exactly what it is. It's like in the living room. Big Mama said, you got the door. You would have opened up the door and you let everybody in the living room. Somebody being condescending. And we know that somebody up in there crying, Mary or Martha weeping and moaning. And then somebody in the living room being condescending about that. Keep the blood suckers away. Eat some garlic. We already know that came up already. And then grateful for everything. Thank you, Most High, up in there. Somebody got to give praise. Something is not right about that person. I just can't put my finger on it, but I'm going to find out. Somebody on the investigative tip, baby. Y'all better know. Warrior blood lives in you. Act like you know. Who's scared? Oh. And then life of crime was in that mix of that. You can come out of it if you choose. Don't let you be your own downfall, right? Or whatever that crime is, that could be a downfall. Loving somebody could be a crime. You don't want to let go. That's too much loving. Improper loving is a crime, and we know that that's a situation that can get over the top when we're dealing with things upon these YouTube spaces. This video is now in my phone, but I will upload it later. And as much as I would want to talk about the things that I and my family talk about round table when we are in our power connections, I cannot, because there are copyrights to make sure that you obey when you want to be protected by all means of the law, so that you won't have a liability on your hand, right? So that we're gonna go forward with that. We already discussed what's in this thing. Then my big mom's still in the kitchen. She has not showed up, so big sis got it all right now. And I am still trying to see what's going on with the family. Everybody want to come in the house while Big Mama cooking. She way in the back. Somebody got to watch what's going on. You think I'm not going to tell after it's all over with what I had to experience? Who's going to be my release? Let's get the board. Eat some prunes. Get things moving. Plum juice. Drink some of that. That always works. That's what she's saying from the back. Tell them eat that. Get that moving. Okay. Okay, it says, I need you to help me through these times. I now see what you meant to me. I need you to help me through these times. I now see what you meant to me. Stop playing all the mind games. Mental eviction. Somebody about to get a mental eviction. You've been holding that space in that person's mind for too long. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're about to get evicted. Never forget who you are so that you won't act like someone else. And that is definitely a thing that's true. What's going on now when people talking about clones and 9-player characters or whoever they may be. Make sure everyone has what they need in their luggage. There's somebody that might be about to take a trip. Oh, look at that. Everything just flying out. Oh, baby, I love the way you, everything. Your dirty socks and drawers, panties. All of you type of love. Somebody wants all of you type of love. They ain't worrying about that. Dirty socks and drawers, they got a wash machine and a dryer. They know how to use all of their tools for to get things right? Because if they want to love you all the way down to the dirty socks and the panties and the underwear, oh, trust, that is some love that you cannot refuse, right? How many people were willing to do that nowadays, right? They only want you when things seem so bright. All I want to do is smoke and chill with you. Peace type of love. Everything going on in the living room. Y'all saying all of that because Big Mama not. That's how it goes down, right? Because big brother, big sister, they done brought some of their friends, and then the cousins already over because they got to be there, right? Till their mama get off to work, till they daddy get off from work, or they just like coming over there because the area that big mama stay in is a nice area, and everybody have the ability to be out there playing, running around, barefooted, playing football, doing whatever they do. The grass may be greener because they using fake grass seeds, you know, the kind you spray on. Y'all better watch out for that. A lot of that grass that's out there is not real grass. A lot of the grass that's out there is not real grass. Yes, we up in the living room, Big Mom in the back. Y'all know what y'all be talking about. What y'all getting ready to go do. Let's see. Everything ain't all peaches and cream. And think about peaches and cream. Everything ain't all peaches and cream. We know a long time ago in those Georgia peach orchards that a lot of stuff happened that is so messed up. But they got a lot of cream from the deeds that were done, right? Cost plenty. But not with money, blood. Okay, how could they ever pay that back? That's so not peaches and no cream that I would want to eat. Oh, that cobbler would not be sweet. It's bitter. So we know that it ain't all peaches and cream, but we're going to get back on our scene. It's right here in this little room. What's going on? We got to have a cipher. What is going on with the family? Big Mama cooking. Big Papa, he out there working. He ain't even showed up. Outside wedding. That's what they planning? Who play? Somebody planning an outside wedding? Now that would be lovely. In the beginning of the summertime. Oh, it's so pretty in the south with all the crepe myrtle trees and blossom and they blowing all over everywhere. I could just see the little flower girls walking down the aisle with a whole bunch of them, and it just looked like snow in the summertime from those white crepe myrtles or whatever color they are. I don't know if that's my fantasy or what, but yeah, that's kind of what it would be. if it were me, but whoever that is, congratulations. I know you probably are in the planning business. Don't get too overwhelmed, you guys who are having that outside wedding. And for those who are thinking about that proposal that will bring you to that outside wedding, I hope it be a lovely day. Let it be. I always think when I come out, some of this. Don't do it. Whatever bad thought with that bad action, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Silly. Somebody trying to warn you not to do it. You broke my heart. I don't know how to forgive you yet. So we know we got a lot of different energies going on up in here that's going on right now. Being consistent is your best asset. Steady the pace, step by step. Your whole presence is a love spell. You don't have to do witchcraft. Somebody might have been thinking they needed to do witchcraft on their person, but they think your whole presence is a love spell. They love you. So you don't have to go that extra to get anything done. They already feel your energy as a spell on them. And that's what we want it to be, but not in the way that keeps you from being yourself. We want that, right? Because guess what? How many of y'all ladies go out there and buy that perfume called Love Spell that Victoria got? What you think that is? That's alluring to a man. Yeah, those scents and those aromas, you know, they pick up on it like a hound dog looking for a runaway slave from 3 plantations ago. Now tell me I ain't no lie. But I know we're going to get through these things because we have to keep pressing forward. It's what is being told to me. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes. We need all of what it is that we up in that living room for, waiting on that food for Big Mama. She almost finished, might not be. Get grounded before you electrocute someone. You are off the chart. High energy. You don't have no control. Get it in control. You think that energy that you're exuberating, nobody can feel that, and that a lot of people are not being affected by that, especially when you're in the sight of all of those people who you're in the sight of. Get that energy in check. Miss Electrical Bolt, you think that you are not capable of being a part of that? What we are, you say light. What light does not take electricity? Who is not praising something inside of them that is that little light that needs to shine, right? We say that all the time. So what else needs to be told? Like, I'm gonna teach you the difference between lust and love. Somebody is getting ready for that. Might be those who was getting that outside wedding. That person may have not known what true love is because they were lusted after, or they were lusting after something or someone, right? Or you can just see it. That old type of courtship where they only have been captivated by each other mentally and they haven't touched each other, and then they waiting all that time up until their wedding day. Oh my goodness, could you imagine it? You'd be like, wrap me up like a bean burrito so he can unpackage. All right, wine and dine. Drink a glass of white wine. If you ain't wet enough, let them buy it for you. That might be what you need to do on that honeymoon, right? After that outside wedding. I see it happening for you, girl. Yes, sir. Y'all about to do the dang thing. I'm so happy for y'all. That could be a nice thing too, right? At those outside weddings, you see that you have flowers all around, and it's like the regular banquet chairs, maybe the white ones, and then you got runners that are with tulle and bouquets of flowers, and then you got some pillars with flower bombs all over them, and then you got it set up to where your reception area could be at the same setting, and then you have that cocktail setting and scene for the bar area with those hors d'oeuvres and finger foods, right? Before the dinner come out, and maybe you all felt like having live entertainment or not, maybe a DJ or not, and it's just a lovely scene, right? And it's birds chirping in the air and butterflies flying all over that outside wedding. Y'all about to do it. Sometimes I want to let everything go just so we can have another chance at love. Somebody been in their mind about being with you again. They at a place where they want to let some things go. Maybe it's time. If you're thinking about it, weigh out the opportunity cost. Speak your mind to the person you love. You have to communicate in order to know what the response will be, and know that when one door closed for that opportunity, what you think is an opportunity in love, if you love that person, that love should not go anywhere. Just know that you won't have that type of love with them, but you can still have a love for them, right? That's so that they can go on and be prosperous. And let love go. And if love is for you, love will return. Oh, that was jumping out of there. Oh, look, this is a big one. It say, please save yourself for me. Give me some time to show you what you've been waiting to see. Put that Chelsea belt on. Wait, I'm coming. Wait on me. That's what it say. I'm serious. These are downloads and things that just coming. I'm saying it was just so much people energy is off the chart. Okay, it was in the 6. We recognize and we resonate at the 6, third eye. So Okay, so it says on this side, I can't take the thought of someone else having you. Please save yourself for me. Give me some time to show you what you've been waiting to see. Put that chastity belt on. And like Medea would say, who resided someone's big mama. Clink, 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 clink. You better put that. If you want that outside wedding, you better put them. You better put those handcuffs on that thing, Miss Thing. Oh, all that just. Oh, what it says, you help me to try to be better than what I used to be. They trying. You help them to try. They not all the way there. You helping them try. Do you really want to keep living this way? We know it's a bunch of energy take for you out of these seeds, how they resonate with you all. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all are having a lovely day and that life been treating you fairly. I hope that you receive and just do what it is that you put out in good karma. And if you have been experiencing bad karma, know that you can clear that out by changing yourself and your attitude towards life, right? Because it does not matter what it is that you have. It matters about how you feel, right? About what you have. Because you can have $1 million and still think it isn't nothing, and then someone else could have $0 $0 and think $1,000,000 is more than enough, right? So it's the value of you and what you put on it, just like the value of material things, like what we get from out of the earth, diamonds and pearls, right? They're only worth what we consider them to be. And then when we put the value on them, we hold that to those standards and we work for those things with those values that we put on it to obtain them. But all we have to do is behold them because they were given freely from the Most High. How can I get rid of her? She got to go because I'm not. Somebody saying that. Maybe you need to change that energy. And where is that place that you all are at? That's possibly the factor that's making it to where someone has to go and the other ones feel like they need to stay. Y'all sharing the same space. We need more space. It's getting cramped in here. So that's probably what it is. Somebody is in a living situation. These two cards follow right back behind each other. Okay, somebody in a living situation where it's getting cramped. Maybe if you all are getting tired of each other, that's possibly why they need to get rid of it. You feeling like they need to get rid of that person because the space is cramped. But we know that, let me see. We know that sometimes it's because of the space. So it's possibly that y'all need to increase. We need more space. It's getting cramped in here. So that's what y'all need to do. You won't have to be worried about getting rid of nobody because it's getting harder to live alone. Everybody gonna be having more than one person in the pack. They gonna be like, everybody gonna be living like sardines in a minute. You see what's going on out here? What happened to the chickens that was laying the eggs or not? What is going on with this gigantic fruit or not? I'm wondering, like, where has it been always? When I have apples the size of both of my fists put together, and I'm like, oh wow, is this like some type of living like they were showing us with the meatball movie with the crazy inventor and the giant food? Oh, but I'm not going to say that I didn't buy it because I need to know what it is that's being sold to taste it. Did I like it? Not so much, but yes, it was very big. 3 people we shared off of that one apple. 2 to 3 houses, a few cars, all our children equals us living our greatest life. So we know that outside wedding that's going to the marriage could proceed in the 2 to 3 houses. If that's what type of couple you are, maybe you are a power couple. That's why y'all could do an outside wedding. Maybe it is simple. It might be elaborate. You might be outside and there's those ice sculptures made like swines, and then y'all got whatever it is, the delectables that you all like to eat or that you want to give your guests. Right? Oh my goodness. Y'all can do it. It may be hard to do, but you will find the time to heal. You gotta slow down. Somebody's moving too fast. Slow down a little bit. You give yourself some time to heal. Everybody say I got it. I don't need no help. They probably know. I guess they taught me well. What lay down on the board? Blow some smoke in that baby ear to draw out that infection. Somebody might have a child that needs some help with an ear infection. This is something Big Mama said to tell y'all. She's still cooking in the bag. I remember those days. Oh, what is this? Keep doing that thing you doing to me. You know, loving, respecting, trusting, protecting, and providing for me. And I will honor you all of our lives. That is definitely for those lovebirds that's about to have that outside wedding. Congratulations. So protected right now and always. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ancestors. See that? And look, Big Mama sent her. She sent her hit it through. What? This is on a Big Mama card. This is her first number. She said she sent her head through. Right here. Bam. She said, I got it in the living room. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm a good host. I know who to let come through the door. They not gonna play with me. Cause I'm gonna tell my Big Papa. What it say? It say, I want to live in your house. I want to live in your house. Look at that. That's coming through, I know. It was good. They had bad, but guess what? The good was definitely way more than the bad. Right? Dignified, natural, scientific, studious, loves learning and teaching. Big Mama saw her head through. She said, I got the living room. Why? Because I'm so protected right now and always. Thank you, ancestors. The best type of sister to have is the one that ain't gonna send her brothers out that head first, right? Behind nothing that she ever been through. Because if she been through it, she's not in it. She been through it. She out of it. Set my brothers up. What's wrong with y'all? Better ask them. I might be the one to push it. But I know. If I'm the door host, I gotta be guarding something else. The living room where we live at, that's where I live at. In Lively. We're gonna live there. All right. Breakfast in bed, family kind of love. I want you to cook me a country style breakfast in bed. Take my card and get whatever we need. That's in a good house. They want to live in their house. You doing this, sis. You doing it, bro. Y'all about to be with that outside wind. You acting hard to get. And that's what's making me want you even more. Somebody playing hard to get. I do not own the rights to the music that you hear playing in the background if it is catching your attention. I'm where I need to be to support a large family. Somebody ready for that family. It's coming. Look at that. I'm too excited. This is exciting. I don't know why. When I think about people getting married, all I think about is decorating. And I don't know why. That is the funnest part to me. Like seeing all the different colors, the combinations, and then seeing everybody get dressed up, because it's not a regular cookout. And then y'all know how to act when you go to a wedding. Y'all not gonna act how y'all act at the cookout or the powwow, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking nice. And then it's a summer wedding, so I can imagine people out there with linen suits on. Oh my goodness, my brother's looking so handsome. Even if they don't have linen suits on, they might have them jeans and they have a nice button down on, looking nice with some nice Kenny Coles or something like that. The reactions just, oh baby, I could dress you from head to toe. Let me tell you, I love seeing us come together for more than just funerals and stuff that's dealing with grief. We know how to act. It make me excited. I love it. The favors, all of that. Yes. Come on. Let me get the front door. Somebody knocking. Why you got your mama all in our business? Somebody in this living room don't put their mama in the business. Why? You put your mama in the business. That's what they want to know. You know who you are. And it's funny to me because it's inevitable for anybody, mama, to not be in their business, regardless to whether they put them in it or somebody else put your mama in the business, because they gonna tell it in the family. Don't act like you don't know. Auntie so-and-so, uncle so-and-so, cousin so-and-so, sister so-and-so, brother so-and-so, and then sometimes even they get the information from the babies. Don't play like I'm saying something that's not our, you know. Yes, I'm in this living room. Don't make me go get Big Mama. Oh, no. Oh, no. All of this. I don't want to go get Big Mama. She said all of that. Nah, I'm not going to get her. I'm not going to get her. I'm going to just tell her like it is. Let's run it until it's time for her to come. But it's just so much still. Everybody wants to spill so much. I ain't worrying about what people think anymore. I love her and I'm going to be with her. See, they telling all their mama, the mama got in the business, and then they come with a clap back. See what I'm saying? Super. Telling it like it is. I got the door. And I ain't let nobody in after dark either. That not come around. Like that. Actions speak louder than words. They sure do. And so they be standing out there knocking on the door after a certain time, and I'm in there. No. And did she tell you could come over here? She told me ain't nobody call her. You'll be standing outside that door trying to get in. My mama told me I could come over here. You lying. Your mama ain't called Big Mama and tell her nothing. You snuck out your mama house. You ain't even supposed to be over here. They say eat some watermelon. It fell on the other side in the water sink. Eat some watermelon if your hammer ain't hammering hard enough. Leave them pills alone. I'm going to say it slow for those who are too young and need a little bit more time to catch on. They complain about our black men eating chicken and watermelons. Watermelon has real water. It's filtered. It's vitamin water. But the thing about the black men always have access to eat that water, Mississippi, Louisiana, areas that it grows so profoundly, we know in Mississippi as well, is that they know what properties it holds. You can eat the whole watermelon, all of the rind. If you have not experienced eating watermelon rind preserve, it's like a jelly, then maybe you need to get your grandmommy to fix you some of that. The recipe could be found anywhere you look. But it's eat some watermelon if your hammer ain't hammering hard enough. Leave them pills alone. Natural. That's why they want to take the watermelon from you, black man. Think about it. I don't need to go. Catch up. Come on, let's go. In this living room, we gonna live, but we ain't gonna live slow. Return investments, get paper, don't chase it, money magnet.